There is a big difference between being alone and feeling lonely. You are going through this dark night of the soul for a reason. You can't enter higher consciousness without going through that lower vibration or that lower consciousness. All of that dark stuff, all of the old traumas, the emotions, everything has to come to the surface before you can wake up. Now, you have to go through this. There's honestly no way around you being completely alone and learning how to be happy with that. Honestly, you are going through this spiritual awakening for a reason. Now, all of those old friends at that lower vibration, including your family members, were holding you back. Understand, you have to detach, and detachment is true unconditional love. That's saying, you know what? I love you wherever you're at. However, I'm gonna go to this other side. I'm gonna go meditate. I'm gonna go tap into this higher consciousness, and you can just do you. If you wanna join me, cool. If not, that's cool too. Now, you're gonna go through many waves of this. Now, the dark night of the soul could last years. Honestly, I'm coming to you with direct experience from the other side, letting you know you have to go through with this. It could take even years for you to finally understand that exact thing that you need to know in order to go through to get to that point of the highest high. Now, all of these things are happening for a reason. Now, you actually wanted this, right? You're connecting with the higher self. The fact that you're going through this spiritual awakening, the fact that you clicked on this video tells me you are ready to wake up. It's just your lower self, the ego, that's pulling you back into those old thoughts, those judgments. Oh, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, you should be entertaining that lower vibration, and all those past comforts and past habits and past attachments that were keeping you rooted in the matrix. Now that you've had enough of that, now that you're ready for the fifth dimension, now that you're ready to wake up, you have to go through those things and create new identity. Now, that person that you've been thinking you are this entire time is not who you truly are. That's just a personality that you've built up this entire time, and that bubble popped. You finally understand that you are more expansive than that personality. You are more expansive than just the idea that you are your body. You are more than just your body. You are more than just these thoughts. The question is, have you experienced it yet? Have you truly felt it? Have you tasted it? Because when you do, that's the fuel that's going to keep you on the journey. Those are the memories. Those are the ideas and the consciousness that you need to hold true into your light body so you can understand exactly why you need to go through that dark night of the soul. This is happening for a reason. It's like shedding the old layers of who you used to be. Think about a snake or any reptile. In order to grow and expand and get bigger, they literally have to shed the old skin. That's what you're doing right now. You're not that personality. You're not that person who you thought you were. You're way more than that. You're just now beginning to understand this. So embrace the journey. Embrace the difficult things. Embrace all of those heartaches and traumas and emotions and those things that you identified with in the past, because now you are higher and greater and more expansive than you ever were. Take a moment. Breathe in this fresh prana with me. Breathe in this energy. Take it all in. You are here for a reason. Now, all of those old things, those old habits, those old comforts, those attachments to who you used to be have got to go. All of them, including the drugs, the alcohol, the partying, the lower vibrational foods, the meat, the dairy, all of this stuff. Don't you see, it's all connected. When you start pinpointing exactly how it's all connected, you'll have this big breakthrough moment and you'll realize, whoa, how did I even let myself do those things? Why did I even go through the McDonald's drive-thru? Why would I say yes to my friends going to the club and drinking all the time and doing all these low vibrational habits? I'm so much more expansive than this. Don't you see, it's you, the ego, that wants the comfort. You, the lower self, that's keep going back to the past to dig up those wonderful, happy memories to try to recreate them. That's not the fifth dimension. That's not being in the now. That's you being caught in the past, in the third dimension, in the matrix. Now, in order to go through this, you have to create a new happy time, a new happy memory. based off the fifth dimension, based off something positive. If you were an alcoholic and you love going to the bar and you love drinking, start incorporating juice, smoothies, higher vibrational liquids. Start fermenting, start getting into things that are natural. You need to replace those old low vibrational habits with something high vibe. All right, get into something high vibe and your body will override this. Remember, your body is so much smarter than what you think it is. So as soon as you get in tune to this process and you give your body what it needs, your body will actually take over and say yes to this juice, yes to the smoothie, yes to the fruit, the veggies, and increasing your energy instead of saying yes to those low vibrational things that were creating that dependency in the first place. Now, all of this has to be experienced. That's the key word. You can't just talk about it. You can't just read about it. You have to experience this. Go create those happy memories. Go create that high vibration. Tap into the higher self through these techniques. This dark night of the soul will only get worse if you're attaching yourself to the ego, to those old habits of who you used to be. Remember, that's not you anymore. That's the old self. Say hello to the new version of you. Say hello to the fifth dimension. Say hello to the new earth. All of this comes down to you pulling that darkness, pulling those skeletons out of your closet. Now, the best tool for this is called meditation. That is the thing to anchor into the higher self, anchor into this higher consciousness, connect with God, connect with the universe, Krishna. It's all here. It's right here within you. The more that becomes your best friend, the more you develop a relationship with Krishna and God, the universe, the less you will be dependent on other people. Those people in the past, that was your source of happiness that was keeping you caught in that lower vibration. Now you need to be alone to connect with this most highest high. The Yahshua, the Jesus Christ consciousness, whatever you want to call this, this happens through you. It's already within you right now. You don't need anything outside of yourself. That's the secret. Now, as soon as you go into those lower vibrations and those old past habits, you're letting the ego get the best of you. We need to say, let go, surrender, and repeat. That's the technique. Fully let go. Fully surrender to this higher consciousness. Let your higher self take control. Get the lower self out of the way. This is all the process that comes down to how good are you at meditating. Getting to that Zen state where you're not in that overactive mind. You're not in that monkey mind to the point where it's controlling you over and over again. Say, let go, surrender, and repeat. Type it in for me right now. And if you're really about the new earth and the fifth dimension, type it in the comment section right now. Let go, surrender, and repeat. This is the exact technique. That's all you need. Anything beyond that is just the mind trying to complicate it into some shadow work or fancy mantra or some thing that you really don't need. All you need is an open heart and an open mind. That is it. If you have a beating heart in your chest right now, if you're still watching this video, then you are ready to upgrade to the next level. You're not ready to go back to those lower selves. You are here for higher consciousness. Welcome to the new earth. I'm so excited. Thank you for being here. Shout out to everybody who's expanding their cup right now. I know it's not easy. This is not going to be an easy journey. I'm not going to sugarcoat this for you. It lasted over 3 years for me. Complete solitude, complete celibacy, complete isolation. I was alone in Alaska, 3 hours from a grocery store. I mean, I was in it until that light bulb went off inside me, until that complete realization that you are the universe, you are the one, you are the higher self, not the lower self. So go even deeper. I'm telling you, it's all worth it. Shout out to the Inner Circle members. Shout out to everyone on the Patreon page. We are here for you. If you feel like you want to take your journey to the next level and join other people on the spiritual path, the link is in the description of this video. We would love to have you. Until next time, guys, I'm out. Infinite love and infinite peace.